Year's around 1962. Business is good at the bridge, and everybody in the neighborhood's wearing fur coats. So my father decides it's time to buy a fur coat for my mother. But you see, when you're mob adjacent, you buy fur coats a different way. You see, you call my Aunt Jeanette, who would call Millie, who would call Peter. Now, Peter's job was to take stuff from people's houses without their permission. Peter comes to the house with 2 bags full of fur coats. My mother gets to pick one out. She finds one she likes, but she sees that it's got someone else's name in it. My Aunt Jeanette jumps up and says, "Don't worry, Mayor. I got a guy who'll change the label." She picks out the coat. My mother goes home with the fur coat. Next day, she brings it back to Jeanette. New label in, brand new fur coat for my mother. Decades later, I'm going to get married for the first time. I need a wedding ring. Again, apparently when you're mob adjacent, you don't even think about retail. What do? You call Millie, who calls Peter. Millie and Peter and Jeanette, they come over to the house together. Peter comes with a Crown Royal bag. Everybody knows what a Crown Royal bag is. It's that blue drawstring bag that they put the Crown Royal in. Well, he takes and spills the jewels out all over the table. I don't even know what to say. There's rings, there's watches, there's medals. My aunt, she goes through it and she pulls out two diamond rings that look to me like, Jesus, those are awfully gaudy. But she looks at Peter, she takes a jeweler's loop out of her thing and she looks at it and she says, "How much for this one, Peter?" Peter looks at Jeanette and she says, $1,500. Jeanette looks at her like he's nuts. "Peter, this is Junior's boy. I told you he's got $900 to spend." Jeanette says to Peter, "It's hotter than coffee. What are you worried about? Take the $900. Peter shrugs his shoulders and says, "All right, Jeanette, $900. But the ring was a little gaudy for me. It had insert and all kinds of baguettes and diamonds. It wasn't just a regular engagement ring that you think about. It was something a little bit that older person would wear. But when you took the engagement ring out of the casing that it came in, it was perfect. But there was a lot of gold and diamonds left. So Jeanette had a guy in the jeweler's building who could take what was left, melt it down, and make my father that gold pinky ring with his initials on it that every good Italian guy in the neighborhood should have anyway. I still got the ring. It's a gold M ring. Being mob adjacent means you never have to buy retail.